Whoa, that is a big
That was a big crab.
Hi folks! Welcome to Living the Skye Life. If you're new here, I'm Willie.
And I'm Sarah. We're a musician and artist, and this channel is about our journey escaping suburban life and moving to our dream home, a 200-year-old cottage on the Isle of Skye in the Scottish Highlands.
Along for the ride are our two crazy but adorable pups, Jack Spaniels and Nori.
Join us as we experience the highs and the lows of living in a remote corner of a wild Hebridean island.
This week it really is the end of boating season, so we take a look back at some of the amazing and sometimes not so amazing experiences that we had on the water this year in Betty the boat.
We get ready to haul Betty out of the water and safely onto her trailer for her winter hibernation back at the cottage.
But with the first of the wild winter storms forecast, have we left it too late this time, and will Betty succumb to the famous Hebridean high winds, lashing rain and crashing waves?
Plus, I go looking for vintage treasures in our loft to make some progress in updating and improving the Skye Life cottage kitchen.
If you don't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with our weekly adventures.
Join us as we continue.
Living the Skye Life. You know what's coming next? We're going to go and get our pots in. And I mean in. We're going to actually pull them out of the water this time because we don't know if we're going to get them back out again. We've got storms coming in a few days. It's always best just to get them out if there's a storm coming.
Yeah. And last time we checked the pots, there was nothing in them.
Zero.
Zero. Not even
Nothing.
a little crab.
So this time, let's hope we have a bit more success than we did fishing and the last time crabbing. Let's do this.
And we're also racing against time because we need to be back on the mooring before that sun sets or it's going to be pretty dark. And we've got about 45 minutes.
Right.
There's a lobster.
Let's go.
And some crab.
End of an era. Got it? No. Sun is setting not only on the boat and on the sea, but also potentially on the season. This might be the last time. We're not just saying that for YouTube reasons. It genuinely is.
I see crabs. Crabs and crabs and crabs. And a lobster. Oh, two lobster.
There's a Malay in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big crab.
Oh,
Put it
oh,
upside down in there. Whoa, that is a big
that was a
crab.
big crab.
Whoa, we're at the other boy. We've just drifted over to it.
We literally didn't even need to go anywhere because the boy is right here. I think we might have a lobster, guys.
Hope so.
Need to measure it.
Oh, shame not to have one. Holy crab. Lobster. Another lobster.
No beading.
No beading.
No V-notch. So this is our keeper. Getting some bands put on. So we don't want him fighting with the crabs.
So this one goes in the keep bucket. These two friends. These two are going back.
Going home.
Yeah.
And him.
Where are you going? We better go home or we're going to get stuck out at sea.
We should do that too.
But look at that sunset.
The sun is going down and it is absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. We're not going to see it go completely behind the horizon because we want to be back on the mooring by that time, but so beautiful. We don't get to see this from the cottage. Like, this is all behind the hills from where we stay, so this is quite a rarity, getting to see a sunset.
But it's not just that, it's just that it's so stable as well. The sea's so calm.
Yeah.
And it's just setting behind the other islands over
The reflections are beautiful. It's like a Monet painting. Oh, so beautiful, but we need to leave.
there. We need to go. But you'll get it behind us as we zoom in.
Yeah. And we got a lobster, and we got some crab, and we got some mackerel. So not a lost cause.
No, we did catch in the end.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
October now. It's cold.
We were up very early, actually before the sun, and the reason was it was time to get Betty the boat out of the water. Boating season 2024 was at its end. Over to Yolanda. But why have they put the kayak on the boat trailer, I hear you ask? Well, you'll find out shortly.
Bye. Let's go.
Morning! Just a normal morning at Skye Lifers Cottage.
Fine. Oh my gosh, it's cold. You can tell winter is coming.
With the trailer in place, it was time to attach a rope and secure the other end to a hammered-in post back up on the beach.
Deal with that end, I'll deal with this end.
But of course the rope wasn't long enough, so we had to tie on an extension.
I really thought that rope was going to be long enough, but it's not. So I've had to extend it by about, 6 metres?
Then get Yolanda out the way of the incoming tide. And hammer in an anchor post for the rope to be attached to.
Well, that was a bit stressful, as it always is. We really should have done that stuff last night. We were working quite late. We were editing till about 10 o'clock. So I think we just wanted to get to our beds, to be honest. But probably in future.
Preparation is key.
Preparation is key.
It's the end of the line for boating season 2024.
That last time that we thought it might be the last time was the last time.
It was a lovely trip for our last trip. You should have seen him yesterday, how worried he was getting about that boat.
I know, it was getting chucked around in the waves really badly. So anyway, we're done here, so let's go have a cup of coffee, and then I've got a kayak out to the boat.
Coffee, breakfast, first breakfast. Haven't even had first breakfast yet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just going to leave that there now, get all my stuff together, life vest, etc, come back down, take the kayak out, and then sit on the boat and wait for Sarah to give me the signal to bring the boat over, get it on the trailer, tie it to that rope, drag it up the beach with a Land Rover, hitch it up, take it back to the house, back it into the driveway, and then clean it and do lots of stuff to over the winter. But that's for the future. In the meantime, I need some breakfast and some coffee.
One man, his breakfast, and his 2 dogs.
Yeah, they want some. They'll get some as well. Jack, gentle. Good boy. Nori, gentle. They never bite me. I put my fingers in their mouths, they never bite me. Jack, gentle. Nori, gentle. And I've got Marmite on my fingers, so kisses. Kisses. Jack doesn't really do kisses, but Nori loves it. Good boys. That's enough. You let my fingers away. I just came to the shed to get the rest of the stuff ready for the second part of the mission, which is taking the kayak over, and realised that there's actually ice on the steps of the shed today, which is the first I've seen. So it looks like we've timed this well, because the cold weather really is starting to come in now, and it's only going to get worse. So this is the right decision, although it makes me a little bit sad, because I really like having my boat there when I want to go out and get some lobsters or fishing, but it is what it is. It's a seasonal thing, and I'll survive. Well, as usual, that water comes in really quick. So I'm just going to nip down there and jump in the kayak and take it over to the boat, and then Sarah's going to film it on the drone, I hope, so I hope you'll see it.
water has reached the trailer and Willie has reached the boat, so it's time for me to go down and see if it's time for him to come in. Let's go. I actually wasn't expecting it to be so calm and beautiful this morning. It's absolutely gorgeous. Waiting for that sun to come over the hill because it's freezing. There was actual ice on the stile there, so that was really slippy. That's the first time we've seen it this year. So yep, pretty cold. Time to get Betty in. Keep her tucked up warm over the winter.
Okay, there's not that much water over there, but I may as well just go over because I can just jump out in my waders and then I can hold on to it if need be before there's enough water to pull it on. We can just tie it to the trailer in the meantime. So yeah, I'm going to unhook from my mooring. I've got the engine heated up now. I'm just using the wee engine now. Yeah, this should be cool. Let's get on with it.
I'm on a bit of a mission today to hunt for something that I want to change in the kitchen, because we've said it before and we do want to do something with the kitchen and make it a bit more our own. Possibly colour wise, maybe painting the cupboards, maybe painting the walls, because there's a lot of problem areas that need working on. Like there's holes in the walls that had screws in, and there's some really bad scuffing behind where the fridge door opened onto it time and time again. So we do need to do these walls. They're looking a bit sad. We might think about painting them a different colour just to give it a bit more sort of personality. It's quite bland at the moment and I do like a bit of colour, but I don't know what colour. And I thought one of the first things to do was to think about what decor we wanted in here. And I'm not super keen on this poster. It's okay, it came with the house, and I'm not keen on the frame either. So I just feel like maybe replacing that with something that we want would be good. I remembered I have a cardboard tube full of posters and things that I had in my old flat in Stirling, and I haven't looked at them in ages. If there's some colours in that picture that we can draw from to choose colours for the kitchen, that might work. So my short-term goal is to find those posters, which means going up into the loft and looking for it. Oh my word, it's so full of stuff up here. So much stuff. I feel like this is going to be another big project for maybe the colder months when there's not much going on and we're stuck in the house a bit, but oh my word, there's so much stuff. When we cleared out the shed, a lot of the stuff that didn't quite fit or didn't have anywhere to go just got bumped up here into the loft. And also because I order a lot of my packaging for Etsy in bulk, that all ends up here as well. And it's just very full. Very full, kind of needs a clear out. We probably don't need like 7 heaters, but we've got them all the same. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff and I don't know if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for, but let's give it a go. I feel like it's too much to ask that it's that tube there. Oh, cobwebs, 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 cobwebs. And no, I think that is wrapping paper. Yep, Christmas wrapping paper. That is not posters, which means it's probably somewhere behind all of this. That is a scratch map for Munro's, which Willie used to do, and me actually, but we haven't been up any in a long time. I've just washed my hair and literally everywhere I move there is spider webs. Ugh. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste of effort actually. I thought my posters were up here, but maybe they're not, or maybe they're just hidden behind the massive barricade. Maybe it might be in my studio somewhere. I'll have a look. Okay, after that mission into the loft, turns out the posters were in my studio, where I thought they were in the first place and just didn't check. another poster I was hoping to find. It's a reproduction of a wartime poster from the 1940s by Abram Games, and I love his work. He was a graphic designer. He designed all these posters for the World War II effort to encourage people to grow their own food and to not talk about things in the war and stuff. Sort of along the lines as keep calm and carry on, but not quite so patronising as that one, and they did actually get used, and I really love his work, and I had that poster in my flat in Stirling, and I feel like grow your own food would be quite good for the Skye Life cottage kitchen. We are starting to grow our own stuff now, and we also gather and forage and fish and stuff, so I think that would work quite well. So hopefully I can find some colours from that I can take out to use in the kitchen maybe. You might have seen in last week's video, I went to a local paint shop and bought some colour samples. These are the 3 shades that I thought might work for our kitchen, and I decided to paint sample cards instead of putting the colours directly on the walls. I also printed out a mini version of the poster we're going to put up to see how it would tie in. I prefer the slightly darker blue colour, but Willie thinks we should go as light as possible, as our kitchen doesn't get much direct sunlight. Let us know in the comments which colour you think works best, or if you think we should stick with white.
Right, it's probably about knee height here, I can just jump out. Just above the knee.
Here he comes. One man and his boat.
We'll have to wait for a wee bit more water. Maybe we went slightly early, but at least we've got time to do it now. My hands are absolutely freezing. Wet, cold hands. I think it's only about 2 degrees. Oof. Don't you get any ideas, Betty? You're not drifting away now, thank you very much. She's just touching the ground there. I don't want to drag her over the ground. It's going to just damage the hull, so we'll just have to wait till there's more water.
Sunshine!
Hello.
Hi!
Sunny all of a sudden.
Sunny, it's beautiful. Oh, there's a fishing lure stuck to it.
Oh, so there is. I'm glad you spotted that because that would have hooked me otherwise. These things are heavy. This is going to be like taking 60 kilos off the front, so that's good.
Work smart.
Oh, jinx! You just jinxed.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder, people.
You reckon we'll get 3 on?
Maybe. Genuinely, I'm feeling more sad than I thought I would. Usually at the end of boating season, it's a little bit of relief. Like, we don't have to worry about it and think of any storms coming in. But yeah, it's quite sad.
It is quite sad.
Getting the lobster pots off. It's been a good season.
Yeah, it has been a very good season. Hopefully next season will be even better. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Is this where we insert our emotional montage of the boating season 2024?
Montage! Montage!
An 80s montage!
Well, it's rained, and I'm soaked, but I did it. Look, Sarah.
No, don't put this in the bottom! Dolphins! comes with his ball and chain. Balls and chain. Boys and chain. That sounds a bit wrong. Sunshine! Finally! This is not how I thought this day was gonna go.
Oh, it got off!
Oh no!
It got off! I don't believe it! That does not sound good.
The lowest tide he's ever come in on. I don't know how he's going to get back. It's a long way to drag that dinghy.
Had no idea there'd be such little water this time. You live, you learn. I won't be doing that one again.
The mooring's connected to the chain. The chain's connected to the
Big boy.
big boy. The big boy's connected to the wee boy. The wee boy's connected to the
Rope.
The rope's connected to the boat.
The boat.
Oh, I got excited.
This is what you need to kayak. That and get into the boat. Is this the aquatic equivalent of a wheelbarrow?
That's a really difficult phrase to say. Aquatic equivalent. It's your floating barrow. We're too impatient to wait for the tide, so we're having to push the trailer out a bit.
We just brought it a little bit deeper out, added an extension, which is the rope that I found on that beach in Harris actually. So I think this might be enough water now. It's above the knee now, which it certainly wasn't before. What do you reckon, Betty? Are you ready? You ready to go on your trailer? Yeah.
Okay.
Finally got her on the trailer. Saved us off to get a ratchet strap, and we're going to strap down the front so that the winch isn't having to take all the strength as we pull it out the water and up onto the beach. So that is done. Happy days. Quite a lot of water in there.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, you feel Betty. I kind of need a wee.
Yeah, me too.
Especially now.
Not helping. Nearly done. Oh.
Last little dribble.
Oh, there we go. Cruise us up.
It's always the case that when you take the boat out, it's a beautiful day, that it would have been nice to take it out on the sea.
Would have been yes.
It's got to be done. You've got to do it on a nice day. Otherwise, it'll be even more stressful.
I'd like to point out as well, we're not wearing seat belts, and that's not normal, but we're travelling at about 1 mile an hour, and this is a private road. This is not the highway. I mean, we're crawling. I can walk faster than this, quite a lot faster than this.
It's a moment of truth for Willie Scott.
Oh, I hate this bit. I really don't like doing this. But unfortunately, it ain't gonna do itself.
And I am certainly not going to do it. Well done!
Thank you very much.
That was really good. That was the best he's ever got the boat back in the drive on the trailer.
It wasn't just me, there was both of us. That was a team effort. And Jack Spaniels wants to be involved.
Oh my gosh, the dogs are going mental, so yeah, we need to let them out now.
Let them out
But
and give them a run about.
it's done.
Yeah,
Bye.
awesome. Yeah, I always worry about doing that, and then we do it and it's fine.
Yeah,
It's life, innit?
we're getting there. We're getting
getting
there. Boating season 2024 is over.
After thoroughly jet washing the trailer and the boat, I flushed both the engines in clean, fresh water for several minutes each until they were completely empty of fuel, ready for storing over winter.
As always, folks, thank you so much for watching our video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do leave us a like, a comment, or subscribe if you don't already. It's free to do, helps our channel to grow, and you get notified when our new videos come out, which is
Sunday, 6 PM UK time. If you did enjoy the video and other videos we've put out, you can support this channel further over on Ko-fi. You can buy us a coffee or the dogs a wee treat, but what I really mean is you help out with the running costs of making these videos every single week.
Or if you want to help us out more long term, you can join our amazing community over on Patreon, where you get bonus content, including an extra video each month for helping us out.
If you're interested in our creative endeavours, you can go over to Sarah's Etsy store for our artworks.
Or head across to Bandcamp for Willie's original music that features in all of our videos.
Also, I'm working on a new song to complement These Old Walls. So if you have bought These Old Walls, I really do believe you like this one too, and I really hope so, because it's a lot of work so far.
As always, all the links to our pages are in the video description.
Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next week. See, it's not crooked. It even says it on this. And if it says it on this, that means it's not crooked. Alright?
We're leaving our suburban life, moving over the sea to Skye. Are we chasing a dream? I guess in time we will see, when we're living the Skye life. Living the Skye life.
As always, the links to these pages are in the video description.
Discretion. I have some discretionary advice. Don't do that. I'm exceptionally blind by that sun.
Yeah. What's going underneath the boat is where it's going.
See now, it's nice.
Oh, this was an interesting angle to film at. Ow!
Skye's weather perfectly summed up here. Raining on that side of the window, and not raining on that side of the window. Well, that's going to save me clearing it off, but really, Nori, Nori, no. No, that's not good for you, pal. Nori, you're going to go and... Nori, I'm going to have to put you in your crate, pal. Don't eat barnacles. Nori, stop it. Right, enough. That's enough. That's very naughty. We're not going to have you doing that. What you got on your head?
So it's not our first time, guys. It's icy! He designed all these Nori! No! It's just not straight either.
Well, it's not crooked though. It's just how it can be perceived.
Meant to be like that.
It's art, it's perception, it's perception. Look, is it crooked? Is it not crooked? We don't know. It could be, it might not be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Click here to subscribe to live in the Skye life.
Click here to go back to the start of our adventures with our very first episode.